Welcome to my YouTube channel, Lady D Psychic. This will be my video for the week ahead where I give you the transits for the upcoming week as well as do a card reading and also a channel as well. So I'm currently on a Royal Caribbean cruise ship for my psychic development cruise that I'm a part of. So Psychics at Sea, the 4 pillars, and I'm teaching on here. So this is my cabin. Let me just show you the view. We've got a balcony. So I'm going to show you, if I can, my view of where we are today. So today we are at Mystery Island. So I'm going to take my video and I'm going to show you where, if you can see out here. So this is the view. I think we're on the other side of the island because Mystery Island's on the other side there. But so that's the view. Anyway, thought I'll show you that. It's been very exciting. It's been very good. So what's coming up for the week ahead? Let me just put in the power. And then we'll talk about the week ahead. The big thing happening this week is Mercury retrograde. So this month, and it does start on Monday the 10th. That is me, that's my time. So we've got on the 7th, which is today, we do have Mars, which is going to be sextile with Pluto. That might be bringing up... Sextile's quite positive, so it could be a strength here, and it could be like a turnaround or a new leaf, or it could be that you're feeling a lot more confident or stronger, and it might be, it is a transformation in yourself, but it is to do with your strength, how things affect you, I can't speak, how they affect you. Mercury retrograde's already been playing with me this week. So it could be that coming up. We do have on the 8th, so tomorrow we have a direct square with Venus and Pluto as well. That is not good for financial aspects or for relationships. That could be an ending of some sort coming up during that square that's going to come up. We've also got on the 13th, and then we've got Mercury, we've also got, on the 7th, we're going to have Venus moving into Scorpio. So Venus moving into Scorpio, it could be a sense of love and relationships and being complex. It could be that you're trying to seek out the truth of a relationship with that while it's in Scorpio. Big touch and go, like manipulation maybe coming up with Venus and Scorpio. It's interesting times with Venus in Scorpio. But then also with the 8th, we've got Uranus, which is going to make its way back into Taurus. So there could be unexpected things with money. It will be there, and next year it will move it back out into Gemini. So I feel like there's going to be more stuff coming up here, financial aspects, instability stuff to do with the earth, whether it be weather events coming up. It could be affecting like what's going to stability or what you value or even your self-worth. But it's creating that, if you're looking at the globe, it is creating a big instability, more with like financial aspects, I feel like, with that too. Then we've got, so with that on the 10th, because on the 13th, which is going to be after Mercury goes retrograde, we're going to have a conjunction again between Mercury and Mars too, and it's time Mercury be retrograde. So this is going to be a lot more, I feel like, complex issues going to come up. Can be argumentative. This time it will be in the sign of Sagittarius, so it's more of a playful sign. But it could be I do feel like truth vomit coming out with the Mercury retrograde that's happening on the 10th of the month. And it even could be a sense of people. There could be a sense of lies or manipulation coming up as well. It is going to be a bit of an intense one. So basically with this Mercury retrograde, it is going to start in Sagittarius, but it will end up in Scorpio. So Sagittarius does rule our freedom, it does rule sort of truth, travel, education, and it rules like spiritual, sort of psychic things. So communication not going smoothly in that area. So travel plans may not go smoothly with Mercury coming into retrograde. And so maybe things not working as planned or as promptly. For me, it's already started taking into effect with the Mercury retrograde, even just like issues teaching on the boat. This is our first one, so we're just knitting out all the things that we've come across. So, but it's miscommunications around plans, as I said. Plans, travel, or legal matters could even be coming up with this Mercury retrograde. Delays in in publishing, or if you're teaching someone, or content sharing could come up as being problems in that. So it even could be a sense of, I thought I knew what I wanted, now I'm not sure. Like, it's unsure what you even think, or what you even know. So they need to revisit your bigger vision or spiritual path too. Could even be coming up during this Mercury retrograde too. So you might also find yourself thinking of personal philosophy. So what you believe in could change, or could be like revisiting that, or the story you tell about your life and realizing that you've outgrown some old truths too could be coming in, what you're realizing. When it goes back into Scorpio, which is going to be like a little bit later, more 25th of September or 24th. So this is going to be back in Scorpio, which is more about secrets resurfacing or truth being revealed, revisiting trust issues or intimacy or power dynamics could be coming up. Intuitive downloads or psychic insights, especially around endings, transformations, or shared resources, and deep conversation is very clear. So it is going to be a big one. So then on the 13th, when Mercury and Mars conjunct again, so with Mercury being in retrograde, so this could definitely be words of weapons coming up here, aggravation, but it also could be like courage to sort of speak up, and it could be breakouts and arguments could definitely erupt during the 13th or this week with that. Could be quite intense week, another intense week that we're getting. So when Mercury meets Mars, it's going to become a bit your communication get fueled by emotions and be a little bit impatient too, coming up. So in Sagittarius, that's where they'll meet up in Sagittarius. So his energy is going to amplify, but being blunt, honesty, truth-telling, and sometimes self-righteousness. But because Mercury is in retrograde, it's not a great time for external actions or confrontations. Well, it's about understanding why you feel so. You feel so driven to speak out or defend your certain beliefs as well. So it's going to be a bit of a struggle. It could be that you can't let things go either. It could be that you're a little bit impulsive, or there's technical glitches coming up with this Mercury retrograde. Just try and take it easy. As I always say, take it easy, see what happens before you react. There could be a chance, like for me, someone always from the past always comes back into my life whenever Mercury retrograde happens. So that could also be the case too. So there's certain questions that may also arise. Why do I feel the need to prove this point? My friend said, do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? I always say, I want to be right. That's my thing. Is the anger about them or feeling unheard? Okay, so there definitely could be those thoughts coming up. And as they get closer, because they just conjunct and they're still kind of together and it's going to be closer again. So this energy we've been having for a while. And you might have been having these thoughts and that now. I know it's been affecting me already. So it is definitely something that's going to, I feel like, intense. You might feel like emotionally or mentally there could be a lot of stuff going on. You might get a bit emotional as well. But there's also a need to not feel restricted, I feel. So you really need to have your time and have patience and be able to do what you need to do this week. Okay, so this week might feel a bit slow. It might feel like you can't seem to keep up with everything. So it could be a lot of brain fog coming up. I know I've myself been very forgetful this week. So it could be like forgetting things, needing space to breathe coming up. So about finding yourself or finding your place in things. Need to bounce back could be a thing coming up too. And I feel like this week, about taking some time for yourself and having some self-care for this week. So let's look at the cards to see what the cards say for this week ahead. I'll use one of my little decks here because I don't have a lot of room. So let's see what I get with the cards quickly. Let's have a look here. And I hope wherever you are in the world, it's been great. Sorry I didn't do my live last night. I just couldn't do it. It was it's just too hard keeping. It's hard keeping time and yeah, with the ship. It's hard. I haven't stopped working, but it's hard. I've got my horoscopes up. Let's have a look for this week. I just feel like there's going to be a lot of misunderstandings and mistruths as well. And I feel like not being heard is going to be a big thing that's going to come up. And that you're really trying to spread the word, but also take some time out for yourself, I feel, for this week. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So I feel like this week people are going to be bossy, and there even could be things in the world where someone's overstepping the mark and being bossy. With Mars still going to be close, this again is war energy. Mars is either strength or it's war. So I do feel like there's going to be more of that coming up. And it's like things that might come out. It's like, oh, who knew? Like, who knew that happened, or who knew that person was like that? So like there's certain truths or certain things that are going to come out. And I feel like there could be a sense here of weighing up options, but things feeling really out of balance and out of your control, and being pushed out of your comfort zone could definitely be coming in this week. You can come in. I'm just filming. It's all right. But I feel like there's like this need to grow on expectations, or there's this need to wanting to control things but not feeling pressured coming up, and being a little bit rigid. And it could be a bit of heartache coming up this week, where relationships, it's not what you thought, you've outgrown them, you're trying to reassess things too, but it's like you're not going above and beyond for people either. It even could be a sense of being welcomed back. So you might be getting in touch with someone that you haven't heard for a long time, and there's a sense here of being welcomed back into the fold or welcomed back into the family. Is also coming up to around you. I feel like just try and be happy for the most of this week. That's really all you can do. But I do feel like just take a... This little mouse is sitting out to me. So it's like trying to be heard, or make sure you let everyone have their say, everyone have their piece, and make sure everyone is also heard and understood. So I just feel like there's going to be a sense here of people not feeling like they're respected or not feeling like they've been heard. But I just feel like that the balance this week is going to be way out. It's like everything's sort of off balance. And I feel like there's a lot of reflections happening about relationships, around finances, around trying to network, but also craving that stability, that craving what you want around is going to come up this week. So it could be a bit of a touch and go thing this week, where it might feel like it's a struggle, or you're rowing the boat up against the stream. So just try and stay calm and see what happens. So let's do a channel from my guides to do with this week, and then Mercury retrograde. So let's see what I can get. Let's have a look. This Mercury retrograde is going to be like on fire. It's going to feel like it's intense. It is going to feel like things are not as it seems. And it's going to feel like you're in a different place than where you have begun. It will feel like that the world is shaking and that no one can stop it. Like things are spiraling out of control. And yes, there will be war of actions. There will be countries stepping into the fold, and that you didn't think that were ready or that were going to, for or back of your head. But this is going to be coming up to the forefront, where you're going to finally see what's been revealed to you all. It is going to be a shock. It's going to be a chaos, but yet these things need to happen. Do not be scared for what is coming forward, for these things are only meant to be what is meant to be. Things cannot be changed, for it is already in cycle. But we need to tell you, do not be scared, for you will all be okay. It is going to be time where people are going to find things are going to be rough and hard, where mental health issues may be skyrocketing up, but it's all going to be okay. For these things and these people, these souls need to experience this for them to grow and evolve into what they need to be moving forward. Okay. So where am I this week? Okay, so I'm back on Monday from this lovely boat, this lovely experience, and then I'm middle of organising a platform in Young. We're going to have some more workshops coming up next year as well. Looking at, I'm doing New Zealand, a couple of things in New Zealand in February too, which is great. And I just feel like there's going to be some really good things coming up ahead. But as soon as I know more information, I will let you know. I'm on the 13th of December. I will be at Campbelltown West for a Christmas market. So my brain's already foggy. Christmas market. That's my next event coming up. So when I come back, I'm back for readings when I come back from the ship. And I think that's about it. If you want to be a part of this amazing experience, we do have another one next year in November, a 4-night one, a little one, like a taster one that's happening from Brisbane to Ali Beach. And then we've got January 2027 from Sydney to Cairns. That will be an 8-night cruise. So if you want to book into that one, you definitely can as well. So I think that's about it from me. So thank you for your likes, shares, and your comments, and I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.